it's Paige Royal of Pure Vita Performance, your cycling, nutrition, and mindset coach and coach to the Pure Vita Mavericks, and I'm coming to you today with a cycling tip. So today we're talking about bike computers. So I've just started my Rock Your Ride Body and Mind program, and some of the questions that are coming up from the ladies is, do I need a computer for my bike? So I wanted to just touch on what to look for when you're getting a computer, and I'm going to say yes, it is very, very beneficial to you as a beginner or intermediate rider, and most advanced riders or expert riders do ride with computers. So the bike computers do a few different things. So they gauge your speed, your cadence, your heart rate, the distance that you're traveling, and then also if you have a power meter, then it will measure your power. Not all bike computers will do that, but some certainly will. So as a beginner or intermediate rider, I just want to let you know what the most important thing is to look for when you're getting a computer. Some of them don't come with cadence, because with cadence you need this extra sensor to go on so that it can actually measure the revolutions per minute that your foot is going around in a circle on the pedal. So this becomes really important because typically when people first start riding, they ride at a really low cadence. And there's a couple of different reasons for that. Some people think that in order to get a workout, they should be working really hard and pushing a big gear, which is not the case at all. So what you should basically be aiming for or working towards is 90 revolutions per minute. And the best way to be able to know where you're at right now when you're starting, or where you're at as an intermediate rider, or even an advanced rider, someone who's been riding for a long time, is to get a bike computer so that you can see what you're doing in terms of your cadence. The other thing that's really great is it has a heart rate. Normally they'll have a heart rate monitor on it, and then you will put a strap on, and it will tell you how hard or how easy you're working. So it's a really great way to gauge zones. If you're supposed to be doing a more endurance ride or you're doing intervals, it's a really great way to see where you're at fitness-wise. And the other thing is distance and speed. Those are just for fun. It's always great to see how far you've gone on a ride. And speed, it's always fun to see how fast you're going. But I don't like beginners or intermediates to get too focused on the speed, just because there's so many variables when it comes to a ride. And so if you started to play the compare game or anything like that, even with yourself on rides, like you were slower one day than you were another day, but it was the same ride, there's so many different things going on. Like, are you stressed? Did you eat well? Are you hydrated? Was it windy? What was the temperature that day? There's so many different variables as to why you would have a slower or faster ride than before, but you could also be getting faster. So, but it's when you're slower is where this comes up, right? Where the negative self-talk can creep in and that kind of thing. But for bike computers, you can get them. I would visit your local bike shop and see what they have there. I ride with a Garmin, and I can actually just show you mine. I'm going to be upgrading mine this year, so this is an old one, and I'm going to be getting rid of this and be getting one that has like a touch screen and all that with GPS. And these do have GPS, so it's a really fantastic way to see where you've ridden, and you can track all that online through a program with Garmin. It gives you a summary of your average speed, your average cadence, your heart rate, and your distance. But one thing to note about Garmin's, and for Garmin specifically, is that if you want to track your cadence, that's going to be an accessory that's on top of Garmin's. And Garmin's are more expensive, but they are really, really great computers. So I highly recommend those, but there are some others in the market that are you know, anywhere from, you know, $35 all the way up to, well, these ones are around, I think, 600 or so. So that is the lowdown on your bike computers. I hope you enjoyed this video. And if you have any questions, please, please, please email them to me. I would love to hear from you, and I would love to get those answered on my these video question and answers. And I hope to speak with you soon. Okay. Have a great day.